I know this place. The village is not far away to the right.
Vulcan, where were you? We were up to our necks in it. They're everywhere. We're holding this gate, but I think the others have been overrun.
Do you know where the captain is?
He headed for the center of the village. Sounded like it wasn't going...
Prince is on the move again, and he's not wasting any time.
The puppet he confronts. It is not like the other.
It's more likely to be the puppet master. He looks like a Deadwalker general.
All of this power he animates with, it belongs to me. It was stolen and twisted.
If you're planning to take care of him like all the others, sounds good to me.
He is using more power than...
I can take care of myself, and here's my plan. I'm gonna come at him with everything I've got. Killing their general is gonna...
I know not what thy father did to him, but he seems to want to take revenge personally.
That was one tough death's head. But it won't command anyone now. Without their general, the Dead Walkers should leave us alone for a while. But they'll reorganize, so we can't stay here.
You're right, mercenary. Let's use the time to leave. It's now or never if we're going to get to Caralthas. My father and the armies of the Free Nations should be there. If we hurry, we may be able to participate in the mother of all battles and finally push back the Ice Lords.
If thou dost throw thyself into this battle, the only thing that thou wouldst find is thy death, and their armies will not win. He knows this, but that is not what motivates. He is seeking his father's approval. He wants to buy the crown by delivering us to his king. He believes we are at his command. But he is mistaken. I only serve and live for the World Heart. Thy elven city is closer. If thou join with them, thy so-called friends will end up turning against thee out of fear or envy.
Sybil would never raise a finger against me. She will back me to the end.
The scribe, who is as pretty as she is innocent. Art thou, but thou placest thy trust in their leader's daughter? Their leader, whose killer thou doth protect? Thou hast no more choice. Thou must hasten to the World Heart and purify it. Do combat there, and if thou art not slain, at least one of thy companions, if not all of them.
Vulcan? Vulcan? You were far away.
Yes, it happens sometimes.
You have to make a decision soon. Will you join us in the battle at...
I don't know yet.
I understand. It's been a long day. I'll let you think it over for a while. Let me know when you make...
Arandila wants me to go with him to Caralthas. What do you think?
You should go with him. Caralthas is our only hope for now, and the Prince seems like a good man. We would be safer there. Both the human and elven armies are gathered there, and I believe you may find some men. The elven sages are some of the wisest people on Vertial. If anyone...
It's pretty obvious what happened to me.
And this does not...
Yeah, it's starting to...
I can imagine. These new powers come at a price. And I feel... You must go to Caralthas. I believe you must find a way to control this thing.
What do you intend to do now?
I have to talk things over with the other members of my order. Everything that is left of the human and elf armies is... The contract with your company only ends once there, anyway. And I doubt your captain wants to... What's more, it might be an excellent opportunity, and I suggest...
Do you think we should listen to Prince Arandila and go with him to Caralthas?
The great elven army and what is left of the human army in this part of Vertium. Separately, none of these troops stood a chance. But united, reinforcements from the Freeborn Blades and Red Scribes will help. And even if I don't approve of all the strategic choices made by my sovereign these last few years, I think he knows the lands around Caralthas perfectly. So I'm sure he will bring the battle onto... And since you're curious to know more about what happened to you, my people's...
You've got it all figured out.
I believe we can manage to hold the Deadwalker army back this time.
Do you think we ought to follow the Prince to Caralthas?
If you want to get to the World Heart, we'll need to go by there. but the prince's company seems both unnecessary. Believe me, I know his type all too well. Invest in the name of his family or because of an idealized vision of his future duties as chasing after glory and honor, unprepared and unprotected.
Seeing the shit we're in, I don't think he's doing it just for...
And in making it look like everyone has survived entirely. Do you really believe he wants you around, just not to mention the increasing threat implied?
What do you suggest?
When we get to Carolthas, we better give them the slip.
Why should we go down?
Because those lands are positioned quite close to the city of the elves.
There you are, at last. So, have you made your decision?
I will fight with you at Carolthas. Your army may be our only...
Idiot! Thou hast...
Ибо нефиг.
And now?
Now we will go with the others to Carolthas, to swell our ranks, combine our forces, and face the Deadwalker army on equal terms.
Equal terms. Because thou hast slain a vassal far from his master, do not presume too much upon this body. Now draw close to the domain of one of these necromancers. Faced with his power, 1,000 soldiers more or less will make no difference. The power to slay this vermin lies within us, but it cannot be used from such a weak vessel.
I am more and more powerful.
Yes, yet still not powerful enough. And this city is of no interest. The necroman...
You said that I lacked the power. I will not throw...
When thou returnest to the world heart, thou wouldst already possess the power to destroy this sorcerer and his...
Vulcan, have you seen something?
They use thee.
Походу этого парня вообще все используют. Вот всех, кому не лень.
Are you coming, Vulcan? Your captain will be wondering where we are.
Huh? Yes, of course. Let's go.
There you are, sire. Right. Change of plan. Seeing how cold it is, it will come as no surprise to you to learn that the dead walk...
We must rejoin my father's army as swiftly as we may.
I think we already found them. Take a look.
There are survivors. Apparently they are camped not far from here. This soldier will lead...
Prince Arandil, my lord, can it be you?
Soldier, what happened here?
The Deadwalkers took us by surprise. The cold and the ice. We stood no...
My father! Where...
I know not, your highness. But a few of us were able to escape.
Valen is here. Take us to his camp.
By your leave.
My prince, we had lost all hope of seeing you return safe.
Bastion is lost, Valen. We came into this war too late. The General of the Alliance gave his life that I should escape with Relmar.
The deserter. What business did he have at Bastion?
The deserter was fighting, while you and your wondrous army waited, warm and safe, sat upon their arms.
Silence, both of you. Relmar saved my life, Valen. For now, you will consider...
By your will, my lord. And I see that you are...
In truth, they are escorting the Red Scribes. But their presence is our good fortune. They have already once put the Dead Walkers to rout in the marshes. This man slew one of their generals before my very eyes. I will tell you more of this later. Now I must speak with my father. Where is he? The river?
'Twas like a great wave that froze all that it touched. We had seen the approach of the Deadwalkers' vanguard 4 days. Not even the sight of 10 juggernauts would have feared us. But we never dreamt that an Ice Lord would come to lead the assault himself. He walked calmly to within an arrow's flight of the gates, never once speaking. And then the river rose. We understood our peril too late. Near all of our soldiers stood atop the ramparts or in the streets when the ice... That was his signal to launch their assault, but we were already vanquished.
We must find the king!
I know, my prince, but every entry to this...
It is clear we will not travel 200 paces if we do not first slay the sentinels close. Only then will we be able to attempt to enter the city and save your...
I'll go find your king for you.
Vulcan, did you hear me ask for volunteers? Our mission is over. The Red Scribes have screwed up from start to end. But they're in the hand...
Captain, since we're here, we may as well make ourselves useful, right? And we have...
Vulcan.
That is why I shall go with him. I grew up in this city. We shall help one...
My prince, you know well it is my duty to object...
And you also know that your objections will change nothing. No man here...
By your word, sire. But I fear most what other things you may find. I can, but...
Don't forget, you'll have to deal with those sentinels before you try anything else, Vulcan.
Understood, Captain.
Good day, even if the
Show me what you...
Alas, not much. I miss it. Well, well.
Show me what you...
Alas.
show me?
Alas.
Что-то я туплю вот этим.
We'll be watching this sector. Thank you for your help, mercenaries.